G'day, Scott here from ScottsHobbyz. Welcome to part 3 of my recycle knife making series. Today I'm working on the sheath. Interesting. It actually seemed to split a little bit there. Alright, so the PVC sheath idea didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. I hadn't even finished it and I'd already started marking the scales, so I didn't want to use that because the HDPE is fairly soft, so I thought I'd go for something softer, which is some recycled leather. This is off some old chair. I've already used some, as you can see, but basically it would, just go up and you'd sit in it and it'd have a frame, and a friend cut it off and kept it and eventually started using it. So yeah, I'm going to use this for the part 3 of the recycle knife. This is the recycle sheath. Try cut them oversized to begin with, just so that what would you call it? I can always cut off extra later, but it's kind of hard to add it on, so. Oh, this knife here is the one I made out of the carpenter's saw blade. You can check out one of my earlier videos where I make this. It actually cuts this pretty well. So it's going to be a kind of pouch type design. I need to cut a bit out for the welt, and also I need to sand this off because the two sides were glued together, so it's got some kind of glue there, so do that now. What is happening? Jeez, that's solid. It's only been 20 minutes. Okay, gotta work out how I'm gonna do this. About there-ish. That's an idea. I've got a little bit of an outline. That must be the technical way of doing it. Alright, so it's all drying together, and now it's just time to, well, trim off the edges and then, you know, the excess. Now this is only the second leather working type thing I've ever made, so I'm not expecting it to be too awesome. I made one pouch before for a literally for another one of these, but I made it and a pouch and it ended up getting well, let's just say there was someone with sticky fingers. Okay, so I've sanded it to shape, cut a little bit of the length off because I thought it was a bit long. Chamfered the inside just a tad, and what do you call it? Then I bent this nail into a funny shape. So, because I don't have a stitch groover, so I'll put that sheath in some water. And what my plan is to actually run this around the edge so that it forms a divot, and then, yeah, instead of cutting out a groove, then I can stitch inside that divot, and it should look a bit neater than if it was just on the top. Alright, soaked up the water. Should be softer now, so hopefully this works. I don't want to go all the way to the top. Well, looks kind of okay. Considering I don't have a stitch groover, I'm fairly happy with that. Make it a bit deeper. So that's where I'll drill the holes. Okay, so I stitched it up off camera because I had some people come round. I think it looks pretty good. This is only the second pouch I've ever done, so I'm pretty happy with it. And the knife fits perfectly and all that, but I'll show that at the end. I made this little thing, bit out of pine, and I've just been slicking up the edges, which I'd sanded up to 240 grit. Just means it takes way less time to slick it up when you do that. Now all I've got left to do is add this leather protection stuff, and then I'm done. Warming up the leather helps it soak in more. Now I'm going to leave that for 10 minutes to just sort of do its thing, and then I'm going to get a rag and buff it up a bit. Alright, it is finished now. Leather is sealed, protected a bit from the elements and all that, and as you can see, knife fits in there great. Really good retention, not coming out. It's on the large side a little bit, but if you wanted, you could make a neck knife type one out of this, or for me it'll just sort of sit in a bag or maybe in your pocket or something, but light backpack if you go camping or hiking for a day or whatever. Yeah, hope you're as happy with the series as I am. The recycle knife, making everything out of stuff that was going to be thrown out. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and stay tuned for more projects.